In this video, we will examine why so many Americans are feeling so gloomy about the economy and future despite a surging economy and stock market. Consumer sentiment recently posted its biggest 2-month increase since 1991, but it's still 20% lower than early 2020. The unemployment rate has been below 4% for 24 months, which is the longest stretch since the 1960s. Wages are up, gas prices are down. Inflation is actually showing signs of stabilizing. The war on inflation is not over, but it's way better than it was 2 years ago. So why are so many Americans feeling so pessimistic these days? Well, there's a number of reasons. Getting a college degree used to be a good investment in order to get a good job, but that's no longer the case, and college is more expensive than ever. We also have uninspiring leaders here at home leading a government that's largely seen as dysfunctional. Also, it feels like we're closer to a worldwide conflict than we have been in a long time. The main reason the booming numbers don't match people's feelings is that there are just so many uncertainties these days that make people feel like the American dream is slipping further and further out of reach. Yes, the stock market has been hitting record highs. Unemployment is at record lows, but when you look closely, you'll see the devil's in the details. Nearly 43% of residents have rent payments that represent 35% or more of their monthly income. Credit card delinquencies are rising and now exceed the pre-pandemic average. Consumer debt is at an all-time high at a time when credit card rates are unbearably high. Americans are saving less than almost ever before. As it stands, Americans are saving 3.5% of their disposable income, and they are drawing into their savings fast. Housing affordability has reached lows that we have not ever seen. Not only are home prices at all-time highs, but mortgage rates are at 6% plus still. Housing is so unaffordable that a record number of Americans have simply given up on owning a home. The average cost of a new car is nearly $50,000. The average cost of private college is $42,000 or $23,600 for public out-of-state. This doesn't include cost of living. Since the pandemic, the cost of food has risen 23.5%, but most feel that it's been much worse. Wages have gone up, but they have not kept up with the cost of living increases. More Americans are getting second jobs to keep up with the cost of living increases. The cost of childcare is more unaffordable for more Americans than ever before. Going out to a restaurant has gotten so expensive that many Americans have simply quit going out, and now a record number of restaurants are going out of business. Also, one of the most important points is that inflation doesn't always capture what's really going on. We measure inflation using a basket of goods. The methodology to measure inflation is flawed in many ways. Just because the inflation reading says that grocery bills on average have gone up about 20% since pre-pandemic doesn't mean that your bill can't be a lot higher. Same with housing and same with rent. The inflation measure used does not capture what real Americans are seeing. So as we enter this pivotal election year, we will be bombarded with all the data about how great things are. If politicians really pay attention, they will see that normal Americans are not feeling optimistic, and for good reason. The real truth is that when belief in the American dream starts to die, people lose hope, and that's bad for the entire country. If you liked my video, please put your like button, and I wish you a great day. Thank you.